Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rilo, and welcome back to Anno 117. So the last time we left off, we were busy building our bread production. We started having our mills here on the water with these water slots. And I do believe we expanded on our clay production, which is going to be one of the main building materials as we move forward to the more complex parts of the game. So we've set all of that up. And now today I believe we should be able to start expanding a bit into our little settlement here and making sure that we have enough workforce and enough population. And we will start looking out for some certain missions and things that we will be able to conduct. So the missions are quite important and quite a crucial part of the Anno games, and it will also allow us to buy some bonus items that we do need that will affect our village. Especially the ones that we will build close to our governor's villa. So we can assign these specialists here, and these specialists will give certain bonuses for whatever buildings are in range. So let's see what are the requirements that we do need, because those are obviously the things that we need to focus on first. So the requirements, it seems like all is met. We just need to get some garum, which is quite an easy thing to set up. And then we should be able to unlock the rest as we increase the amount of plebeian residences that we do currently have. So let's see what we need for garum. So we need some fish and salt. At least we have a lot of open beachfronts, so we can easily get the salt and the needed fish that we require. So yeah, so first of all, let's connect it up. I don't want to go over the slot here, so let's connect this part up. I think I might have made a mistake. Yeah, very small one. But let's connect up the... Oh, come on. Can't seem to place these things today. Yeah, I think a little skew road should be fine. Just to give it enough space to have all of the needed production buildings that we do require. So for now, I think just having 2 fish, and I believe it's going to be 1 of the salt ponds should be okay. We do have the needed clay. Just said, like, the more complex buildings will start needing clay. And then we can build our warehouse right in the middle. And that should be able to connect all of that we do need. And we'll just hook up that connection here. So for garum, we need those 2 resources, and then obviously the buildings to produce it. I don't think it has any positive effects. So the need attribute, so area will increase the effect, will increase the income by 1, but decrease the happiness. Not really into decreasing happiness that much, so I'm not gonna add it close by. But we can certainly do some upgrades here. But we do require that additional workforce. We don't seem to have enough. You have the library, which should have good coverage. Not the best, but when we do get the upgraded roads, they should cover the areas that we do need. And I do believe we need to get some additional research as well.
Wisdom. That is wise.
Yeah, wisdom is always wise. Let's see what we can do. So this will basically increase the area effect of them to give us 3 income. I don't really have any fishing huts or cockle pickers nearby any buildings. I don't think that's going to be as valuable as I really wanted to. Let's see. Definitely extend the range for markets. That might not be a bad one. And I think this one will also give us some extra storage, which is okay. And then obviously upgrading the warehouses, that's perfect. That's also very good upgrades that we can focus on. We also need to start thinking about settling at a different island. I believe this ship is actually one that I sent out for us to go and find a different island. I know this one is one that I want to settle because of this really beautiful arch over here. This looks fantastic. But we'll get there once we do require those needed resources. Just think as soon as we can get the garum... Thank you. I'm not going to listen to you now. As soon as we get the garum fulfilled, that should give us some additional income and increased happiness, which is really great. But I do believe I should upgrade more residences because we need to unlock the additional building plans for them. There we go. We were able to find it. So we also got our shipyards and stuff, I do believe.
Might I make a suggestion?
Yeah, we need the income. That is fine. That's just the area effect. That's exactly what we need.
Our fleet of ships for goods transportation and patrol of the seas.
Sandals and soap. So this should give us... Okay, so that's going to be the needs that we get. I don't think they have area effect attributes. They do. So income and... Okay, decreased happiness but increased health for the area. But that's okay. I think the area effect is probably going to be the more important one. We should already have... Okay, we don't have pigs, which I thought we should have, but we don't. I think we can expand our pig farms and stuff over here, because I want to try and keep most of the resources closely together. And especially if we're looking at farmland, I don't think the pigs will be able to really make use of the aqueducts, but we should have an aqueduct slot here that we can use over here. So I think I'm going to keep this for normal farmland, so we can probably build our pigs out here, somewhere around here, which I think should be okay. So let's do that. So it's going to be a resource that we're going to use quite a decent amount of time. So we can hook up our road. It should be a straightforward road all the way to up here. And we can start building our pig production. So for this, we just need some pig farms and then the tannery. And okay, so lavender is also the new thing that I think the lavender I'll build there at the bottom. So we should be all good. Let me get our warehouse. And we will put the warehouse, let's put it this side. And then we can start building our pig farms. I think pig farms are one of the easier ones to build. They do have a pattern, so 2 at the top and then 2 here to the right. I think I messed it up a bit. But it's fine. We'll keep it as is. Because I try to make the best use of the space that I have available. But I don't think that's always the easiest thing to do. So let's build another 2 pig farms. There we go. That actually looks quite nice. Let's do 1, 2. There we go. That should be enough as a good start.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Oh, we're doing some nice land scouting. That's what we need. And then from this we need a renderer and then the tannery. So we can build them along this side. For the renderer, let's build 2 of them. That's actually a bit of a waste of space. I'd rather put it like this. There we go. And then they will continue on down this side, and then on this side we can then go ahead and get the renderers. They're quite small. I'm going to put them in here. Don't believe we have enough of these coal generators. I think they are quite... Do we even have one? I don't think we do.
Our scouts have sighted
Let's
new
see.
land.
We have a mission from... What's this? There's a new hire. At the local taberna claims you can cook anything. Okay. Let's see what they want. Okay, that was it. Sometimes they'll actually give you a mission or some dialogue that you have to go through, which can sometimes be quite interesting. But let's see. I'm really sure I did. Okay, I do have one over here. Okay, but that's not close to being enough. I think we actually need to build a bakery as well. We don't actually. Yeah, we are making bread, so that's okay for now. Let's just upgrade an additional chunk. just to get that workforce, because we're gonna really need that workforce now. We are gonna start making use of it quite a bit. There's actually a lot of trees here, so we can actually build 2 of these guys here. Because charcoal is also one of the very, very important resources that we do have, and there will be research that will allow them to plant trees around them, because currently they can't. But that's really cool that you will be able to have that research to do so. Yeah, I already still don't have enough workforce. That's a bit crazy. Just need to be careful not to overdo it and keep our Libertas workforce also high enough. Okay, so now we are making some of the tannery, and now we can build a shoe. So we can see if we can fit it in here somewhere, because that will increase the income. Let's see. Let's build one of them over here. Just want to rotate it a bit. There we go. Like such, and then we can probably build one on this end. I just need to make sure. I'll probably need to move this one. Let's move it to this side. Because the thing is, I need to make sure that there's a warehouse close by, because otherwise there's literally no reason for having it. But that should, once it actively produces resources, that should then allow us to get some additional income. We need additional workforce. Let's see. Just need to think on where I can add the workforce. Let's add another 2 rows over here. That should be fine. There we go. And they should slowly but surely move in, so we should be fine. We still have the positive income, which is what we want. And now I believe this should then be all good up until where we need to produce soap. We don't have lavender yet. Lavender is one of the crucial things that we also need to build. But lavender is actually quite an easy one to do. So I think 2 soap makers should be fine. And then, like I said, for the lavender or the plantations area, this area here at the bottom will be the perfect areas for us to do so. Because we do need to keep in mind for the aqueducts, because the aqueducts really help with the productivity rate of your farmlands. So we will keep it there for now. What's this? Oh, this is for the actual mission. Alright, that's all fine. Let's go ahead and promote more people to plebeian workforces. We do need them. And then that should be enough for us to actually build the lavender. So I'm going to build the lavender and then we will get back. Alright, so for our lavender fields, they do take up quite a decent amount of space, so we'll need to make sure that we do provide the adequate area for them to be built. So I think for this, what I would like is not to be too close to this area, because I still want to expand this. I think this is for normal wheat. Yeah, normal wheat farms. So I want to build it more towards the left here. So we'll drag it down here, and I don't want to really bother this little area here of shoreline, because that might be very useful for all of the salt and additional fish that we will need. So for our lavender field, we can start here. Let's give it about 3 blocks of space here to its right side. And then we can build the lavender field so that we can get 180. There we go. So it's going to be 3-3. That actually looks quite nice. Let's give it another 3-3 space, and then we should have another lavender field. I think there's a row missing. There we go. So lavender, you need quite a lot of lavender. The ratio isn't the best, so you'll need quite a few of these lavender fields for it to really work as expected. I think this is in range, so we should be all good with that. And that should be it for our lavender setup. And I believe, so these guys are good, I do need the lavender, so our lavender will start reproducing now. And we need some farmers, because the lavender fields, even though it's one of the requirements for our...
Here to see you. Unless that is, I am seeing double.
Right, I will have a look at that now. Even though it's one of the plebeian requirements that we do need, we still need the Liberty people to actually work there, because it's a farm. It's still on the lower end of workers needed. So we will build an additional few homes here. This should be a good spot for them to be built. There we go. And this should all then also affect our actual belief. Don't think it's going to affect our knowledge. It does a little bit, but yeah. Let's see, what do these guys want? The Roman Imperium is keen to support its governors. Funds are put forward to hire you an aide called Julius Lupus. However, there must have been some bureaucratic misunderstanding, because there are two Julies standing before you, identical twins. Question: who would make it better? Okay. Let's just hire one guy. Cool. I don't think it really makes that big of a difference. It's mainly just the very basic bonuses and benefits that it gives you. Let's see, a festival can be hosted. So what this will do, bakeries, okay, so it just gives us an area effect of 1. Yeah. I don't know if I have a bakery close by. I do. Cool, so that we'll get quite a decent amount of income. I mean, we have a very, very steady economy. And then our lavender, are we producing some lavender now? I think we should start seeing some soap coming in. So let's see, from a lavender perspective, yeah, very few. So it's a very slow production chain. But that should give us quite a decent initial build. So now the cool thing is these 2 items, they will need specific resources from different islands. So we will now start moving into the section where we need to claim a separate island, especially for olives, and I believe there's one other resource that this guy needs: amber. So olives and amber are the things that we don't have on this island. I believe this island does not have olives as well, so it's not gonna suit us for our direct needs. So we need to find an island close by that does support olives. This one is very basic to what we currently have, but it has gold, which is also very, very important to have. Yeah, I need to go find an island with olives and amber. So this one has olives and amber fertility, but it's extremely small. So maybe we'll find an island over here, because I want to. Ideally, we'd like to have a specific island be like a central hub, which is kind of the idea that I want to go for, to have a central hub island, which will then be able to transfer all of the goods to and fro from it. So for now, I think we can close off the episode there. We've built our lavender fields, we have built our resource here to create the what's it called, the garum, which is in full supply, which gives us quite an additional boost in our income and happiness. And then we've started to, we'll check that island now, then we've started to build our what's it called, the sandals creation, as well as the soap. So soap is being produced now, which is wonderful. That's what we do need. I do believe we should have quite a lot of pigs. Yeah, I think we might have found a balance, but so far we are all in good shape, and we should start seeing the soap as soon as they get produced to be used, and this will increase the health and population. And then for the sandals, our income and population is also increased. So finishing off with 429 income, that's really great. And for the next episode, I really want to try and expand our village around the Governor Villa, as this is where a lot of the special effects will be applied and a lot of the specialists that we will assign will be used. I do see we have 2 specialists. So increased workforce, which is going to be a very, very strong one. And this one just health from sandals if supplied. So really good good specialist that we can apply to this village or this particular section, especially the workforce one, because workforce is always a problem. So more workforce per house means less houses to be built for you to actually do what you need to do, so more space. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers.